Alright, we got one more stop. I like going to this market the most. I'm in the Emiliano Zapata neighborhood of Puerto Vallarta, and we're gonna go to the Emiliano Zapata Market to start with. Here's a cool tree. Alright, we just left one of the farmers markets, or one of the markets, Fruteria, California. I'm not sure how to say it. So I want to say California. There I got 3 avocados, 4 apples, a bunch of tomatoes, and that was 100 pesos, so about $5 or so. I still need to get some eggs, and I need to get some paper towels. I'm going to take you to a different market over here than the Emiliano Zapata Market area. This one is just across the street, so I just left this one here. That's like kind of the actual market building. I'm across the street. I'm gonna come in to this building. This one's a little less busy, way less crowded. There's about to be a little section in just a second that's going to be in Spanish. I'm going to post a link in the description below if one of you or some of you can help me transcribe that conversation in Spanish, because it takes me a really long time and kind of makes making the videos not so fun for me. If it's not translated yet, just skip ahead here and we'll magically be back in English again. Me llamo Gregorio. ¿Cómo se llama?
Mucho gusto, Gregorio, soy Norma.
Mucho gusto. ¿Cuántos años has trabajado aquí en el mercado?
Toda mi vida.
¿Toda tu vida? ¿Y cuántos años tienes?
Yo 46.
46. ¿Y cuál es tu comida favorita mexicana?
Mi comida favorita, todo, el pozole, las enchiladas.
Pozole. ¿Cuál es tu favorito o qué es tu favorito?
¿Cuál es tu favorito?
¿Cuál es tu favorito? Ok. ¿Y cuál es tu favorito parte de Vallarta? De la ciudad.
De la playa.
¿De playa? ¿Cuál playa?
Todos, para el que voy a caminar solamente, puedes ir al malecón, puedes ir o las altas. Ajá. Hay muchos lugares muy bonitos en Puerto Vallarta.
Sí, ¿y cuál es tu favorito restaurante en la ciudad?
¿Pero comida qué? ¿Cualquiera?
Cualquiera, sí.
Bueno, hay un restaurante muy bueno que es se llama De Petier.
¿De Petier?
Ajá.
¿Dónde es?
Aquí derecho como 4 o 5 cuadras. Ajá. Es India, comida india.
Ah, comida en la isla, ¿cuál es?
Ajá. No. Aquí derechito, son como 4 cuadras. Está, no sé si has visto la pizza de los muertos. Ajá. En contraesquina.
Ah, sí.
Hay también en el centro, hay unos restaurantes muy bonitos que son vegetarianos. Ajá, donde está la iglesia al siguiente, ahí también. Okay. Hay muchos restaurantes muy buenos. Sí. O comida de mariscos. Ajá. También. Hay muchos para el pitillar. Sí. En la playa. Ajá. Para tomar, o pescado salateado.
¿Te gusta comida norteamericana o no?
De toda.
De toda, sí. Es todo lo que tengo. Just spoke with Norma. At that market I got 12 eggs for 15 pesos. That's like 1 peso, that's like 5 cents an egg, give or take. I don't know the exact conversion rate right now, but that's pretty affordable. Alright, we got one more stop. I like going to this market the most. I'm hoping they have some paper towels. Alright, they didn't have any paper towels, but they told me 2 stores down did. Let's see. Alright, this store definitely looks like it would have some. They do have some. Good thing I'm tall, because it's way up there. This store has a little bit of everything. Peanut butter, 48 pesos, like 2.5 bucks. Syrup. Rice, but why don't you get that rice here? Pancakes, ranch. Condiments, lots of mayonnaise with lime. Mole sauce. Canned mole sauce, this seems kind of not so great. You have to let me know how that is. ketchup, tomato sauce. Alright, that last store had paper towels, they have rice, Fruit Loops, pretty much any type of grain, cereal, your pretty much anything that goes in the kitchen as far as like cleaning stuff, dish soap, all that kind of random things like that. Lots and lots of meat trays, lots of meat trays. My last stop is the bakery, baked goods store, Colleen's Bakery. It looks, I don't know if it's Collins or Colleen's. The Vallarta Eats told us it was Colleen's Bakery. They've got a market. They have like a, what do you call it? A meat market, a bakery, and they also have like a little general store. So this family owns like half this block, it seems like. Oh, it's super friendly. Prices are pretty good. The bakery is my favorite spot. We don't eat a ton of meat, so we don't do the market too much, the meat market too much, but we like the baked goods. Got everything I needed. Got my bread, eggs, paper towels. I think I forgot to get onions, but that's not an essential thing, I guess. Hopefully that shows you some good information about the little markets. My bread was 25 pesos for, it's like a smallish loaf of bread, but it is so good. They call it a tiburon, kind of like a shark, instead of the way it's formed. And the big fatter loaves is whale. I can't remember how she said it, but in English it's a whale because it's bigger. You can get pretty much everything you need within that little block or two, square block or two. You got your meat, breads, any of your kitchen supplies, rice, beans, I mean pretty much everything. It's a little different than going to Walmart, obviously. If you're more used to that, you might have to go to 3 or 4 different stores, but it's like when you're in Walmart, and you probably walk more in Walmart than you would walking around the markets out here, and you're supporting local families, local businesses, so it makes you feel good. And it's probably cheaper. Yeah, I feel like I've just jumped in a pool with my clothes on, including my shoes. I've got quite a bit of work to do. I've got to do the video, got to catch up on some responding to your comments, got to change the thumbnails, got to work on a fundraiser. Hopefully if all goes well today, we can give you a little bit of information about that fundraiser sometime this evening, but be on the lookout for that soon. So I realized after I got home that I didn't really show you the whole market area. There's a whole lot more that I didn't show you if you actually kind of get up in the market. I was tired, sweaty, and ready to get home. I tried to do my best as far as the 3 markets that I did take you to, but there's another meat market, there's several restaurants, one of which we went to when Jamie came here. There's a person that sells cheese, there's all sorts of cool stuff in there. Point being, pretty much anything you need you can find at the Emiliano Zapata Market. The markets we've been to in Mexico, and again, correct me if I'm wrong on this, guys, they kind of have like one little store will sell one type of, for meat or bread or goods, if you will. Like the market we went to in Mexico City, there'd be the pinata place, and there's restaurants, and there's the guy that sold fish, and so it's all kind of separate, all within the market. I will try and show you the market again at another point and kind of go to some of the places I didn't show you, but hopefully you still got some value from the little bit that you saw. We're about 3/4 of the way through the workday. I think we're actually gonna stop soon and go get some food. It looks like it might rain way off in the distance, so time for the time lapse. We're gonna go to Bar Light, get some food. We're trying to stay on the healthier side. So we've been there a lot recently, but their salads are just so good, so filling. Hillary's gotta go back to work after we get food. Her work's pretty busy. She's got to make up for some lost time with all this traveling we've been doing. But we got to get out of the house, stretch our legs, hopefully beat the rain. Here's my salad. Looks pretty good. Now, I know you're thinking, well, Greg, you went to the market. You probably could have bought all this stuff and just made it yourself and saved your, how much was all this?
200 pesos.
This is 200 pesos for all this. A salad, soup, and 2 drinks.
You need the soup to keep me warm.
You could have just saved yourself some money and made it your own, but it's just not the same. Plus they have free air conditioning here, and we don't have free air conditioning at home. Plus I think I'm a little lazy when it comes to cooking. Bar Light was delicious as always. We're gonna walk home.
Really surpassed the bar.
They've set the bar pretty high.
Yeah, the bar high.
I didn't even eat my whole salad. It was really filling, but delicious. Let me clarify. I did not eat it all because it wasn't good. I didn't eat it all because it was huge We're gonna go home. We're gonna talk about something semi-important when we get there. First, we'll give you a few views of the city. We've been working on one of our Be More projects, and we are excited to tell you about it. You were the first one to get any information. I don't even think my parents know about this, so you're finding out at the same time. We are partnering up with CrossFit Zapata. That's where we work out every morning. That's how we, Hillary was athlete of the month, but June's over, thank goodness. Aww. We are going to have a 24-hour row-a-thon, so we're gonna row on a Concept 2 rower. I'll put like a little picture here or something so you know what that is.
We're going to row for 24 hours straight to help Kanika, which is a children's cancer center that supports and helps kids with cancer here in Vallarta to get to Guadalajara to receive their treatment. So as of now, there's no cost break for these families. So it's about $86 United States dollars round trip for, say, a mother and her one child, or father and their one child who has cancer, to get to Guadalajara and back. We are really excited to help Kanika with your help too.
If you've been following us for a while, you know Be More is one of our big projects, or big tenets of our life, if you will. I have an exercise background, love to exercise, so I thought, what better way to try and raise money than to partner up with CrossFit Zapata to row for 24 hours. So it's really hard for me to imagine having cancer and having to go get treatment. If, you know, I used to work at Baylor Medical Center in Dallas, and it's really hard for me to imagine having to go get treatment there, even if I lived down the road, much less having to travel about 205 miles down the road on a bus. Nonetheless, I just can't imagine having to do that. And that's just a daily or weekly reality for many, many families. So I think it's the least we could do to try and help these families at least get to their treatments and try and alleviate some of that stress and some of that worry.
Yeah, it's hard for us to imagine lightening the burden of cancer itself, but if we can help lighten the financial burden that comes along with cancer, then it's a step in the right direction.
Exactly. So again, we were going to link our fundraiser page below. You are the first ones to see it. We just finished it up today. Just finished up some of the final details, so we'll do a live event the day of, so you can watch us sweat. We're pretty excited about this. You'll get tidbits of it later in later videos. Any way that you can pitch in would be greatly, greatly appreciated. All right, we are on our feet. Serious time is over.
Oh,
what are you doing?
It is over?
Serious time is over. Yeah. We had a pretty full day of work, The weather wasn't too bad. It hasn't rained on us quite yet.
It was a rough Monday. I forgot my password to log into my computer. I thought the IT team at work may kill me, but here I is.
Luckily, that's one good benefit of working remote, huh?
Yeah, they can't have access to me, like, physically.
Yeah.
But emotionally, they killed me over and over.
If you have any questions regarding the market or cost of living here in Puerto Vallarta, or I was going to say Mexico in general, but all we really know is Puerto Vallarta, just comment below, let us know. Be sure to subscribe to our channel, click the bell that we get notified. click the bell that we get notified.
Every time. I jumped the gun.
We upload a new video, and
we will see you guys
tomorrow. Mañana.
Bye.